Okay, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing great. So, what Mrs. Ford and I decided, we're going to focus a little bit for the next little bit. You'll see some activities dealing with what's called subtraction. Okay, and what that means is when we have a group of things, and we take some things away, and it's what we're left with is the answer. Okay, so there are some examples here. I can maybe hopefully throw here. So I have these, looks like these colored eggs here. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. Okay, there's 7 of these eggs. Well, let me see if I can get something in here. Let's say... I'll use this actually. Let's say these eggs, I happen to drop one of them, and I dropped 2 of them, and I dropped 3 of them, and I dropped 4 of them. Okay, so I had 7 eggs all together. I had them in my hand. You know, I dropped 4 of these eggs. So what it looks like is like this. So I had 7 eggs. I broke 4 of them. What am I left with? So using these pictures, right, I just crossed out what I'm taking away, or what is being missing, or what is broken. So I had 7. I dropped 4 of them, and I'm left with 1, 2, and then I'm left with 3. So the answer would be, I would put 3. Okay. Let's take a look at these chickens over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or birds, I should say. So I have 6 birds. Well, what happened was, 1 bird flew away, 2 birds flew away, and 3 birds flew away. So what we could say is, if you look at the numbers here, I had 6 birds on all together, and then 3 of the birds flew away. So how many am I left with? Well, I draw all my 6. I cross out the 3 that flew away. I count what's left over. So I'd say there's 1, 2, and 3. So there's 3 again. So I would put 3 as my answer. Okay, let's do one more. I think you understand the idea, but the idea, what Mrs. Ford wants you to understand is that when we do subtraction, with this little sign here, look, this is called the minus sign. Okay, you're all used to seeing this sign here. That's when we, this sign, why is it not coming up? There. We're all used to seeing this sign here, which means we put things together. We're adding things together. And then this sign here is when we subtract, okay? All right, so let's look at these plants here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 9 of them. Well, these flowers grew beautifully. I was very happy with them. And what happened was I picked 1 of them. I picked 2, I picked 3 of them, I picked 4 of them, 5 of them I picked 6 of them, and I picked 7 of them. So I had 9 flowers, and they grew so great that I decided to pick 7 of them. So I took 7 of them, I trimmed them up, and what am I left with? Well, after I cross out my 7 that I've taken away, I am left with 2. Okay, so I would put the answer 2. Okay, there. So I think you have an understanding of how subtraction works. So what Mrs. Ford is going to ask you to do is, maybe using your toys or other objects in your home, make some subtraction sentences that kind of look like this, where you can line them up, and you can write down on a piece of paper some kind of subtraction equation, and be creative with how you want to show how you want to take them away. You might want to separate them. You might want to put something around them to say that they're not there. But the idea is that you make a subtraction sentence, and then what we're asking is that you solve them, okay? So use some materials in your home to demonstrate this type of learning here, okay? All right, take care.